Hi Gemini. So this is gonna be a general reading for you for August 2020. Because it's a general reading, not everything will resonate with everyone, so take whatever resonates and leave the rest. So I've already done the spread, and the first thing I see here is a relationship. This reading is going to be about a relationship, some kind of connection that you may have with another person. Okay, so if you're single and you're not in a relationship, maybe this is not the reading for you. Or maybe it is about a potential future connection with someone. So yeah, this is about you and another person you're dealing with. It seems that that's going to be very significant for you in August. So the first card the card that's on the bottom of the deck is Adventure of Battle. So this is the theme. Like this is what this is the overall energy of your situation. So as you see, these people are opponents. They're playing chess. So they're trying, like there is some sense of competition, or they're trying to win or to be on top of whatever's going on between you and the other person. So there could be jealousy, there could be, and when I say jealousy, I don't mean, it could be, jealousy, being jealous of other people or something. I feel like it's something to do with work or success or something. I'm not sure. It's like maybe competing with each other for something. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, I'll keep reading the cards and we'll see what else they have to tell us. So there is another thing that I see here. Like there's this competition, this whatever it is. This is creating some kind of heartache. Because you're not meant to compete. Like you're partners. Like this energy here is not it's not helpful. Anyway, so the first card I see is the Balancer in reversed, which is a Temperance in reversed. So there is some kind of imbalance, like frankly. This is where you're coming from, and the invitation here is for this to be like fixed. So there could be imbalance in the situation as well, not necessarily just you being imbalanced, just there is some kind of like the energies are not quite equal or something like that. I don't know. And then the next few cards. So we've got the Queen of Skills and the King of Knowledge, and between them both there is the Judgment of Skill. So to me, the Queen of Skills and the King of Knowledge are you and the other person whom you're dealing with, and in between, like the energy like between you is the Judgment of Skill. So the Judgment of Skill is actually a really beautiful card. It's actually emerging from a difficult period. Like if you look at it, like look how this woman is, I don't know if you can see. So this woman is looking at these guys here on top who are fighting, like they're battling, and they're like, look, they're total opposites. There's the light, there is the dark. So but she's just observing, she's just, or maybe it's like, maybe she's actually remembering or reflecting or something like that, but she's not there. She's not part of that conflict. She's down here. And the environment is so serene and calm and peaceful. So I feel like this card speaks about some kind of like emerging from some kind of competition or conflict with that person or in the situation you're in or you were in. Like emerging victorious, emerging stronger, emerging more balanced. So it's something to do about these two figures, the King of Knowledge and the Queen of Skill. The King of Knowledge is a very stable figure, very like really stable, very reliable as well. And the Queen of Skills is very well on this card. She's very nurturing, like it's got a baby here. She's very nurturing, very caring, but she's also like the Queen of Skill is the Queen of Wands in traditional tarot. So she's a real businesswoman as well. Like she can really manifest things, make things happen. She initiates, like she takes the initiative and makes things happen. Like she basically makes things out of nothing. So very resourceful person. So this could be you or the other person, it doesn't matter. To me, these two figures are you and the other person. So however, so this very strong bond is connecting you. You've been through a lot, it seems like, with the Judgment of Skills. Like through a lot of you've lived through a lot of conflict, disagreements, whatever, and you are like you're still together, you're strong together. So this could be a really long-term relationship actually, or a bond that's just it doesn't have to be like a very long relationship, but a bond that feels very strong, and you've been through a lot together. You've worked through a lot. You released a lot. There's the next card here. The Element of Art. Number 8. So I'm not sure if you can see, but these guys are clinging onto this empty vessel. It's a cup. A massive one, in fact. And all the water is spilling. It's around them. It's not in the cup. It feels like they're actually clinging onto it because they don't want to be swept by the flow of this, whatever, this river or flood. And then you have, I don't think you can see it on the camera, but the walls of this castle are cracking. They're cracked. So it feels like it kind of reminds me of the tower, but maybe the first stages of the tower. Before the actual tower crumbles down, they are the warning signs. So something here is not working. It's not like it needs to be let go of. That's what the invitation is here. Like with this water flowing, like it feels like the invitation here is to flow with it, to see where it takes you rather than to cling onto what has been built. Like things are changing, and it feels like things are changing in this relationship, and you need to go with the flow and see what happens and where it takes you rather than cling onto a particular perception about what this relationship is about, or connection, whatever it is. It could be a situationship. Okay. And I feel that whatever is happening between you guys is creating quite a lot of it's creating a bit of stress and a desire, not desire, but it's maybe you're shutting off and you feel like you need to guard yourself maybe the other person, maybe both of you. Someone here is like, is guarding their emotions, their feelings, their heart. That's what this woman is doing, and she's got her back turned towards the people in the background. For actually, some of them are looking towards her, and you can't see them, but they look quite concerned. They look like they actually care. But this person is just being very protective, like very kind of shut down maybe a little bit. I'm not sure if, yeah, anyway. So the next one is the combat of knowledge. Yeah, like running away, like trying like it feels like desperately trying to run away from some kind of like, maybe not to address something in this relationship, like you're feeling that something is not quite right or something, but there's panic, like you're sensing the change is coming, but there is panic about it, and like with this card, like you're protecting yourself, you're shutting down, like you're running away from something here in this connection. It's really interesting because the way these cards popped up, it almost looks like this woman is running away from this connection actually. So whatever is happening in this connection, one of you, or maybe both of you, maybe you, Gemini, so, well, the reading is for you, so yeah, you you feel like there's a need to run away, maybe not necessarily from the relationship, from the connection, but from something in it. It could be that you feel stuck and you want to run away, but the cards are not showing me, the next cards are not showing me that you will be running away. Maybe trying desperately to prevent some kind of disaster, some kind of, because you do have the Tower coming after these guys. So this is how it comes. I'll show you. Look. So it feels like this woman is running away desperately from this Tower, and this is you guys in the center of the reading. So this is the heart of the matter. But you can't really run from the Tower, like it's happening. It's everything that's not working is going to be revealed, and it's going to be addressed, and you don't have choice. The universe wants that to happen. The universe wants this clarity to be brought to you, so you can start fresh. You can focus your energy on the truth in the situation, and build something much more stable, rather than cling on what's been built already. If it's not working anymore, then you have to destroy it. Like you have to let it crumble down, so you can build something new, which is more aligned to the new you, and just the new energies in this relationship. Because we always change, right? We always change, grow, and evolve. So we can't always stay. And when we're in partnerships, especially long-term partnerships, is kind of, sometimes it's challenging when you notice those changes in your partner, or feel that you're changing. It could be difficult to allow that change to happen within yourself, because there might be feelings of obligation, or the need to fit in a particular frame or something. Okay, so the Tower moment's happening, right? So these were the first signs, and then it's happening. Whatever was not addressed is going to be addressed. So the Tower moment popped up, like these cards popped up like this. Wait. So on top was this one, and then I realized there are two more cards underneath. So the Tower was underneath this. So I feel like because it was hidden, it might not be it might be quite a mild transformation, maybe internal, more internal rather than a big I don't know, showdown of things. So this one, the Judgment of Art, speaks about maybe focusing too much on what's not working in the relationship and what's been lost, rather than on what's left and what is working in the situation you're in. Because see, like, it's a matter of perception. You either see this or you see this. It's a little bit, it reminds me a little bit of the glass half full or the glass half empty. So how do you want to see it? Do you want to focus on what's not there, or do you want to focus on what's there? Okay. Foundation of battle. It's quite attacking energy, isn't it? So I don't know, like, it just feels like yeah, with also with this card as well, and like this card here, I feel like someone in this situation is quite guarded, and they might feel attacked, or they might feel the need to like attack, like not physically, not obviously. We're talking about like energetically, verbally, like yeah, there's some kind of conflict. I don't know. I'm not quite sure how to put that into words. I hope this makes sense. And you can apply it to your situation better than I can. Okay. However, after the Tower moment, after the escalation of the situation to the point of it completely like revealing itself, the conflict, the problem, whatever it is, that's not quite satisfying and it's not quite working. It's gonna reveal itself. You're gonna address it, right? And then we have this beautiful card, which is reconciliation, which is finally finding like a common language, finally finding a way of communication that is peaceful, explaining, talking to each other, making friends again, like discussing ideas, dreaming together. It's so much conversation, so much talk here. Like, it's such beautiful energy. Presenting, like maybe talking about each other's viewpoints on the previous energies I was explaining, and that way, like healing that, and going into even deeper commitment with the lover. And it's really beautiful because the lover is exactly beneath the Two of Cups. So it feels like this commitment is gonna, like, this relationship connection is moving to a very, like, it's like higher levels of, maybe higher levels of commitment, because then we have the Rememberer and the Augur of Knowledge. The Rememberer is usually the Hierophant in traditional tarot, and Augur of Knowledge is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like, it speaks to me, this could literally, like, so the Hierophant, the Hierophant is all about tradition, like institutions, and the Augur and the the Ace of Pentacles is again stability. So it could be like you building something very stable. You maybe could be literally like a marriage situation, getting married, or it could also be just taking things to a high level of commitment. So this doesn't mean institutionally, but within yourself spiritually, recognizing each other as soulmates or whatever it is, and really committing to each other. So it's really, really beautiful reading, Gemini. I feel like I don't really need to clarify anything. It's quite clear. So from a place of imbalance, something is bubbling up, some kind of conflict that needs to come up, something needs to be addressed, someone is not happy here. And it doesn't matter how much you run, like you're sensing the energy already, and it needs to be spoken, it needs to be presented there. There might be fights, it might manifest itself, this bubbling of this energy, of this conflict, in any way. I'm not quite sure how it will happen. It could be just one conversation and that's it, or it could be a lot of conversations, it could be fights, it could be not talking to each other, whatever. I don't know. However, the outcome is really beautiful. I feel like this needs to happen so you can clear the energies and you can start fresh with each other, and you can basically, what the tarot is saying, that this thing is going to bring you to even closer together, and the outcome is going to be very beautiful. Like, yeah, really, really, really beautiful commitment and stability. That's what expecting, that it is what is expecting you. No, what, yeah, this is what is expecting you in this relationship, in this partnership. This is where you're headed. And the Lovers is also telling me about really, really deep like understanding on a soul level, like establishing very good communication with each other and really, really listening to each other. Okay. Yeah, and the other thing I'm seeing now is also like these cards are like this in the spread. Don't know if you can see it. Like this. So you have here, which is noticing this conflict, whatever it is, or maybe reflecting on something. I don't know. This could be also seeing the bubbling of that conflicting energy, or maybe that happened in the past and it hasn't been healed, and you have to address it. Like, you have to really address that conflict, that wound, whatever it is. It could be that you're not really fighting, but like there is some kind of wound or something that hasn't been healed quite, and it needs to be addressed. And this is you guys, your partnership, which grows into this beautiful Lovers, the lover, or that's the equivalent of the Lovers in tarot. So here, like from two, like you become one. It's really beautiful. It's like it also could be, there's another message I'm getting now, like realizing that maybe letting go of codependency and realizing that you're your own lover in this relationship. And if you don't fulfill, in any relationship, if you don't fulfill your own needs, if you don't love yourself the way you want to be loved by another, you will never ever receive that love from another. Right? So this is great. It's really good. Like, this is gonna bring you much closer with that other person you're dealing with. Okay, so that's what I have for you for August. I hope it resonated for some of you, and all the best. Have a wonderful August, and I'll see you next month.